Captain, are you there?
Good evening. I'm very well here.
Yes, Captain. Hello.
Yes.
Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali. Same to you.
I hope Vijay would be joining.
Yes, yes. Yes, he is there.
Good evening, Captain.
Welcome, Vijay. Welcome.
Yeah, good evening, Durganka.
Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening. Happy Diwali, Vijay. Happy Diwali.
Yeah, happy Diwali. Same to you. Thank you.
So nice of you all. After 2 weeks break, you're back again. So last week also I just slipped it just like that. Okay, no much confirmation. Then I thought, okay, I'll just leave it. So last time I planned that I will promise you people that we will go on some points what I gone through the enlightened warrior power, the course I had gone through. So I can share that some of the learning from there. So before that, Mruganga, if you have anything to say, you can tell.
Definitely, I have a couple of things to say.
Yeah.
So, I have been heavily involved in Swati Arora's career transitioning program. Swati was one of the champion who was there alongside with us in KDS group as well. There I got her, information. I then reached out to her, and she has been now mentoring my career transitioning. And I have already joined her diamond program, and we are having a weekly connect and our daily scheduled activities which we have to do.
Okay.
And out of which some are very common is goal visualization, goal writings, strangest secret listening every day, and also a gratitude journal. Now, previously, I mean, sounds very nothing fancy about it, but doing it every day, just like other exercises, I am finding tremendous shift in my thinking and in my life as well.
Okay.
I've been listening to Stranger Secret, and slowly now it is impacting my mind, impacting my way I am performing, impacting my way I'm looking at the world. So that has been a substantial shift in my thinking methodology as well. And I'm obviously doing the gratitude journal along with what Vijay also told about lessons learned. I'm doing it every day, which is keeping a very consistent framework. I'm adding very little every day, but I am not discontinuing as much as possible what I have started. And now I have also, accountability partners to whom I reach out every day. I reach out to them whether they have done their exercise or not, daily exercise.
No.
And they reach out to me whether I have done my ethical hacking learning every day. So that is how we are, keeping on track. And just to, tell them that I have not done, that's kind of a guilt and shame. In order to avoid that, I try my best, to keep up to the speed. So again, accountability partner, just like this group, I found is very critical to keep someone consistent, even they are not feeling motivated. So that's more or less from my end for last couple of weeks.
So that's fine. Fantastic. Okay, you have some direction to move and you are taking action on that. That's well and good. So otherwise, how is life?
It's going very good. It's going very good.
Okay.
I have been doing these exercises. I'm doing the routines in my work. I'm also seeing a substantial shift to the way I'm interacting with seniors and juniors. It's not now become much more structured in way I am looking at the world. And also I'm learning because of that group itself, and the framework. And since the group is meeting every Thursday, then there is a diamond coaching call every two alternate weeks. So it happened last week. This week there is off. Again next week it will happen. But every Thursday there is a inner circle meeting call. One is on technical front, how to build CVs, how to use AI GPTs. Another one is how to learn about mindset, eliminating limiting beliefs, or becoming in the exponential mindset. So I am feeling mindset is really impact me much more rather than the technical skill set, because technical skill set I can build from anywhere. But if I have the mindset all sorted out, that will give me the most elemental but critical layer of foundation to launch myself from. So life is going great. That's from my end, gentlemen.
Okay. Vijay? Vijay, last week you are there actually, but I could not come to the. Are you there?
Yeah, Captain.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. One of the classes you are ready to come, but actually it slipped out of my mind actually that day.
Okay.
You are the only person who responded, but
yes, Captain. Normally, I'll be having a reminder for all Saturdays at 3:30 p.m. in my alarm.
Okay.
So it's a repetitive alarm.
Okay, fine.
So normally I don't also think of this program, but 3:30 it wakes me up.
Okay.
So anywhere, everywhere, I will be myself try to be present for this forum.
Yeah.
Yes, Captain. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Coming to my, let me talk.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, Captain. See, actually, the thing is, as said by Mriganka, the mind part is very tough to manage for all of us. We can learn skills from outside. I 100% go with his views. The thing is, right now for the last 2 to 3 weeks, almost a month, I am practicing this mindfulness program. We all know, we all know mind is the main factor which gives us growth, but we don't know how to apply it, where to apply it, in what circumstances we have to apply it. Okay? That is the main part of the question. We don't know the answer, right? We don't know what are the practical tips we have to apply. When there is any anxiety comes to us, any sorrow comes to us, right? So this the part I am practicing for the last 3 weeks. As a practical example, normally I'll be thinking of why my exercising schedules in my home gym skips normally at morning time. I normally wake up and then go to the first floor for my home gym. Start doing this by push-ups or some exercise. Some thought triggers me, right? I have to answer this client, right? So my mind is very wavery. I don't find the solution for it. I just keep the dumbbells over there down itself, and then I will come back to the ground floor to think of it, what I should reply, right? So this pattern of thoughts disturb me, which doesn't allow me to go to my goals forward. So what I mean to say is this mindfulness techniques, there are some sets. It's a very, very simple techniques, right? Just I am following it for the last 3-4 weeks. What I will do is if any thought interrupts me during my home gym, normally I lie down in the floor, just do the technique for 30 seconds or 40 seconds or 10 minutes, unless the thought goes away from my mind. Right. Once after the thought goes around me, I feel once again, okay, I am re-energized and rejuvenated. So I start doing the exercise continue on a continuous basis, but it takes somewhat a longer time to finish my exercise. That's not an issue. If I'm allocating 30 minutes, it takes around 1 hour, 1 hour 15 minutes. This 1 hour balance 40 minutes, I'm giving rest to myself to control my thoughts. So it's not an issue. There is a huge shift from 30 minutes to 1.5 hours in my exercise pattern. So I'm so confident right now I can attain my health goals by practicing this mindfulness. This is the takeaway from me. Thank you.
That's great. That's great. That's it's a mind controlling also is a skill. And the thing is that we have to have a competence for that also. That is, it's like that every competence, whether if you are driving a car or doing anything, first we will not be aware what to do. That is, we are unknowingly incompetence. Actually, we don't know what the competence we should bring. Actually, once we know that, now you come to know that I do this mindfulness, these techniques I can. So now you are knowingly incompetence, then you are trying to become knowingly competence.
Yes.
So now once you doing after practicing, you will become unknowingly competence. So you will without much thinking itself, you automatically, the memory of your body will automatically try to act for that. That is the state of every technique, everything in what we are learning now. If you are trying to remember everything and do, it is not possible for that. Even if you are doing some martial arts, we are playing games or anything, no, initial stages we will be going through all these 4 stages, and then only they come to the 4th stages. Because initially, even if you are trying playing judo or playing badminton or whatever, initially we don't know what is the technique, so unknowingly incompetence. Then we'll start as knowingly incompetence. Then we will be knowingly we will become a competence, and unknowingly we will become competence. Then automatically we reflect, our body will act without thinking. So that is only comes after practicing. For the last the class, what I learned is that if you do something 10,000 times, automatically without thinking, it will happen. So you need not to even see some small thing. I will tell that I have intention that every time I meet someone, I will smile. So but every time what I have to remember myself, okay, one person is coming, I have to smile like that. So I have to remind me always. But if you do that 10,000 times, automatically, without knowing, you automatically will smile. So everything is like that. If there is a kick in martial arts, if you do it for 10,000 times, next a stage will reach that you will react without even thinking that this is the action that I have to take. And also in playing also, we knows that if there's something happening, I have to kick the ball, automatically it will come. Even we will not having the feeling that I'm thinking about that we will become embodied to that thing. Actually, that's why I'm going to talk about barriers, the nature of barriers. That is the thing, because everyone has their own way of actions, actually. So barrier has also the way of living and way of action. Like if you take a king, they have their own actions, they have method of acting, actually. Like that, if you take a wizard, if you take a magician, or if you take, so different people have their own way of dealing with the world. So barrier has also their own dealing with the world. So if you allow, if you okay with that, I will share a few slides with you people, so that you can get some feeling. I don't know, because it's learning that I'm learning from someone. So that one maybe I would have catched only maybe 50%, 60% or 80%, depend upon my capability. And when I started sharing, it may be far less than that. But however, I think it will be some learning for you people, definitely. That is the thing. Okay, so let me share the slide for you.
Yes, Captain.
Yeah, bring it on.
Warrior engineers.
So because I am more related to the engineers, and I put the name warrior engineers. say engineers who is adapted to the quality of a warrior. So, and in our groups, almost everyone is a warrior. That's why I thought of engineers, that this word will be reflect them also. So we will look into the first agreement that a warrior have actually. See, actually the warrior, they honor others' truth actually. So it's a truth is that if I believe that this is the right thing, and the other person have their own right, and third person have their own right. If you take anything in life, the truth is not absolute actually. It's a relative things in everywhere you can see is that, because you know that there is in a belief, there is all belief is neither true or false, right or wrong. It's all a strong opinion actually. So if somebody is believing this is my truth, means that is their strong opinion. So we have to honor their opinion, because if we are living in a society, then we have to honor their opinion. So every warrior, even they are the enemy also, they will honor their opinion actually, their truth. So what the truth they think, they are believing in a particular religion, they are have this kind of feeling that whatever it is there, they will honor for that. So they say that I honor your truth. That is, whatever is there, they told aho means I honor your truth. So they greet, the warriors greet each other telling aho, because I honor your truth. Vijay, as a person, I honor you. Whatever the right you are thinking, whatever the way you are acting, whatever your manners, whatever the person you are, I am accepting you and I am honoring that truth, what you are. So that is the first point. As a warrior, we have to honor other people's the truth, what they are actually. So that is the first point. Then you will be already knowing when you are in the training field, if anybody has a mentality that I know that, if you tell somebody, if you try to teach somebody, if you are trying to educate someone, if somebody starts telling, okay, I know that, means that itself, that time itself, they are cutting off their learning actually. So we cannot teach those people, because if you want to teach someone, I had the permission from you. If I have to teach you something, I have the permission from you people. You have the otherwise it's waste, or it's never happens. That learning will never happen. So there is no meaning. I have this kind of knowledge. I cannot go to the street or somewhere and I cannot tell somebody that this is the knowledge, this is warrior, this is the quality of warrior, because they will all people will not accept it. They will tell, oh, okay, this whole point, I know that. Whatever you tell, they will react in the way that I know that. So actually knowing, if you see that the knowledge, whatever the knowledge you have now, whatever you are practicing from your coaches, now Mrigang has joined with the new coach, and all these people are telling the things what you already know in deep of your mind. If you check it, this is all the point you are already knowing. That point only they are again and coming back to you, and they are reflecting in a different way, and you are accepting and living with that knowledge. So you have to live with that knowledge. By just knowing it is not enough. You have to live with it. Then only you can tell that I know it. Just knowing, just hearing some message, having some information is not enough. Telling that I know it. You know it if you live with it. That is the point. As a warrior, you have to live with the information. You have to live with that knowledge. Then only you know it actually. Then whatever happening in this world, and whatever happening to me and you, or in anywhere, in any place, everything has a reason, and that reason there to serve me. So if I have the breath, I mean to give a gift to the world. So whatever is happening in this world, or whatever is happening to me or to you, there is a reason for that. And you will find a reason that it serves you, actually, that this something happening, it's there is something that it is going to serve you. If you keep an eye, you can understand there is something will be there that is going to serve you. And you know that our life is so temporary, low, small. We can't say that at what time we will leave our breath, and or we don't have any place in this world. So it can happen any time. So warrior generally, especially warriors, they are risking their life and coming in the forefront and doing risking their life. Everything is like that. So for them, they themselves is throwing their life to the into the dangerous place, and at any time they will leave their breath. So as an individual, as a person, we are also this our war field is in this world itself. We are always prone to death at any time. So warrior always dream about their death. Actually, they dream, when they think that this death is happening this way or that way and that way. If you imagine in that way, and when you wake up, you will find that you have got a new life, actually. So I just gone and I got an accident and died. I went to an airplane and just died. And I died, simply I died. And all these kind of things, that give a capacity to you to go beyond some of the limitation you put for you, that I am not going to die like that, because everybody is in a thought that I will not die tomorrow, I will not die in next moment, because it can happen anytime in our life. So as a warrior, we are always ready for that. And what we think is that now I have a breath to take, I have the time in this world, so I must give some gift to this world. So always they will think that any minute, any time, whatever time I get, I will give as a gift to this world. That is, I will do some service. So so as a warrior, I choose to give gifts to the world. So I want to give some service. I will give to some work, or to my family or community or society, or to myself, to and whatever, I will be always looking for giving gift to the people. So gift is the service, or what the contribution, I mean. So if we have that kind of mindset, that we can be no more in a minute of time, or we don't have much time to live, or it can happen at any time. We will have we will feel the preciousness of our time in this earth. So we will try to, as a warrior, we choose to give gifts to the world. Then this warrior is, I already told, it's a way of action, and this is the archetype on set of values, meaning and personality characteristics that separates it from other in a unique way. Actually, as a warrior has their own values, their own meaning of life, their personality characteristics different, and that is unique from others, actually. So true self, now what is happening is that a warrior try to bring his true self, and versus the false self or the conditioned mind. So it's a mind is when we are a child, it's like an empty vessel. We have nothing in our mind. But with time progress, we will fill that vessel with a lot of do's and don't do's, to do things and not to do things. Like when I cry, when my parents give some things, then I will to do thing, I will put, okay, if anything I want, I will cry. So like that, we condition our minds. We are conditioning in our minds in so many ways. Can you tell what all ways we are conditioning our mind, actually?
Presumptions, what we can and what we cannot do, habitual negativity.
Yeah, that comes from where actually? Who is influencing you for those kind of things? Your environment, your parents,
mind,
social conditioning.
Yeah, it's coming from outside actually. It's coming from your parents, you are coming from your friends, the culture we follow, where you brought up, no, whichever place, and the books you read, in the latest in the social media, wherever, which all sites you are going and browsing, and also from the school and other newspaper you read. So these all places is just conditioning our mind and creating a false self within us actually. It's we are creating a false self, and there is no there is no true self in us actually. We always in living in a false self, a conditioned mind. So as an individual, we have a very good and a great hardware, that is our body and all. It's a good hardware. But what happening is that the software inside us is all junk. That so as a barrier, I choose my software. Whatever I don't want, that only I will keep. Whatever I don't want, I will delete those things, and I will update my software, because it's like that earlier those was there, then Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, like that. With the time, I have to update my software also inside me. So as an individual, as a warrior, I have a choice to uplift the people around me and also infect them or to make them depressed. The choice is powerful. What the choice I am taking is going to be a powerful. So uh, actually a barrier will not have that hard work. Then only we have a mentality or the condition, or mind is conditioned like that. If you do hard work, then only you will get success. If you do with some of difficulty, then only you are actually helping people. So we should attract success to us with ease, elegance, grace, and with a lot of funds, and not with struggles. If you are asking for that, you will have that, because if you condition your mind that okay, I can have success with ease, elegance, and grace, and with a lot of fun. Why can't you have success like that? Why you want the success with all hard things? So that condition your mind in that ways. So then it will be happening in that way. Okay.
Yeah, adding to your point, Captain, the thing is, this is like an equation, right? So, what I just want to add is the mindfulness plus abundant gratitude plus very, very little work from your side is equal to success.
Yes.
This is the formula. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Vijay. So as a warrior, I convert myself to serve. So this is the things that I am conquering myself to serve. Actually, as a warrior or the samurai, what you will tell that conquer something. Not, we are not conquering something outside. Samurai is not conquering something outside. He is conquering himself, actually oneself, to serve, so that he is ready to serve. He is capable to serve. So he have to conquer so many things inside him, so that he can, so flawlessly he can serve the society or the people around him. So that is the nature of the warrior. So what we have to do is to come to the true self. Is that first thing is that keep quiet the mind to come back to the true self. That's why we are doing a lot of mindfulness, meditations, prayer, and all those kind of things, because we want to bring, when you quiet the mind, you will come to the true nature, true self of yours. So the true self, what we are talking about is because as an individual, we believe that there is a universal spirit, because that is the spirit which is connecting, or you can call it the universal self and individual self. You know that there is a connection between the individual self and the universal self, or universal soul and the individual soul. So always there is a way, that is there is a distractions that we don't know what is we have a lot of unknown area, or we are distracted with those kind of things, there is a veil is there. So as long we will only merge with the universal soul only if you become the true self. If you are not becoming a true self, you are not going to emerge with the universal self. You will be unclear about the universal self. That is a pure self. That is the true self. So if you are always in a not in a if you are in a false self, then that connectivity will not happen. You will be finding a lot of blur on the way. Also that we have wearing a lot of mask. Actually, we want to interpret ourselves in a different way. We put a lot of mask. When we meet someone, we will try to act like that. I am so and so, I am so and so. So this is all false mask we are wearing. So try to remove all this mask one by one. Okay, this is a mask I am wearing. You will realize yourself. You keep yourself quiet and think yourself. You will feel that I am wearing so much of mask myself. Actually, I am trying to be that person, this person, that person. I am not myself. Actual myself. I'm just putting some mask. When I meet my wife, I putting one mask. When I meet my children, I have another 10 masks. And when I'm in the friend circle, I have 10 masks, different types of masks. Remove all those masks. Okay, I am so and so. I am so and so. I am so and so. I am putting all a false self into use. So remove those things, and if you remove those masks, only we can connect to this universal soul, or the universal self, or the universal spirit. Then and as a warrior always handles the situations when and where it comes up. He is just be there. That is the nature of the warrior. He will handle the situations then and there itself. So generally, if you know that the result, whatever the result we get through our action, okay, that is influenced by our thoughts, feelings, then that only push for the actions, and then we get the result. That is the natural normal people is doing like that only. Okay, I have some thoughts, then that is T I call here thoughts, then that is create some feelings to us, and that feelings is make us to take some action, and that gives us the result. For warrior, we don't have any we are not giving that much of importance to our thoughts and feelings. We are always focused towards mission, and that mission and the action for that mission gives us the result. So that we will not make a lot of stories with our feelings and thoughts and all. We only focus on our mission. So we will not attach that kind of feelings and a lot of thoughts. Oh, this is my mission. I'm into the action, and the result. This is the warrior way. So generally, people are clubbing everything like our thoughts, feelings, and all. As a warrior, we are not give that much of place for our thoughts and feelings. We are more attached to our mission. This is our mission. This is my mission. This I have to do that. I have to do 50 videos in 30 days. That is my mission, and I will go into that action. It's not like that. I'm as a warrior, I will not think, okay, if I put that video, if I have to do the video, whether I have a good face for the camera, whether I have the technical knowledge to do that. If I put the video in the social media, whether the people will like it or not, and hundreds of such kind of thoughts will come to our mind, and the connected feeling will be there. That normally put away our actions. So because we are very well known for creating more negative things automatically, and positive things comes with some effort only. So as a warrior, we are not caring about that. Actually, whether positive or negative, we are not bothered about that. As a warrior, we are focused. This is my mission. This is my aim. I am for that. And then take action so that we have the result. So get more energy for your actions and be a person, a productive person than a busy person. And fear is always there. That is the anticipation of pain, that every human being has a fear. One or the other fear will be there. So that is very natural. We won't say that we should be a person without fear. We must have courage. That is, the courage is the thing that in spite of fear, we are ready to act. That is the courage what we should have. We should have the mind, what if I do something happen, what if? That should be the thing. And we will achieve the goal one step at a time till we reach the goal. That is the warrior's mentality.
Yeah. Captain, the thing is, actually, we can easily say that I have so much of courage. Right? So for me, courage comes for me naturally when I have the solution for a particular problem.
Yes.
If I don't have a solution for that particular problem, what I do is I will get fed away.
Yeah.
I will move away from that scene, away from the situation.
Yes.
So at the time, even though I feel, if I consciously feel that I should be courageous, but I don't know what to speak, what to answer. Is there any remedial measures from your side to how to go about to building courage on that particular situation?
See, we can remove the fear only by actions only. So actions, we have to take actions. So if generally we will tell that we should approach what is difficult for us first. Then you can go for the less difficult things. Like that, whatever most fearful to us, we have to approach that first. We have to do that first. We have to take action for that first. And as a warrior, don't give place for your feelings and thoughts. This is the thing, this is the target, I have to achieve it. You go for it. Don't make stories around that. If you start making stories, you will make hundreds of stories and you will never get into actions and get the result. So fear is natural. Courage means it's not that we are without fear. Courage is that we act in spite of fear. I have a lot of fear for that. It is going to make me fed up. Still, I will act for that result to come. That is the warrior nature.
So the underline is takeaway is no feeling, no thoughts, right?
Yes.
No feelings, no thoughts.
Yes.
Just go into the action. If it is right or not wrong.
Yeah. So what is your mentality should be like that. Whatever the thoughts, it will come. You cannot stop the thoughts just like anything. So what you can tell that, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Whatever the new perspective is coming to your mind. Okay, thank you for sharing. Anyway, I'm going to act in this way. Thank you for sharing. You can just delete that thought, or you can bypass it. Okay, you go this way. I am my own way, like that. You cannot stop it actually. So you can't say that I can think in this way, because if somebody tell you don't think this thing, you will always be thinking like that only. So that will come. So you can tell, okay, thank you for thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing.
So we have to repeat to ourselves.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing. Okay, this is somebody will tell, okay, if you do like that, you are going to a deep trouble. Okay, thank you for sharing, but this is my path. I am going this way. If any as a not only our thought, if somebody else also is giving some suggestions and something, you tell, okay, thank you for sharing. So that is the thing. Then, as I told, the warrior has a vision that he's work on those mission and vision what he want to achieve, and he will never go with stories. He will not create stories on that. If stories, simple creating the stories, okay, if that thing, that if I do like this thing and all, we make so many stories that will be only main barrier for your progress. So we focus on the vision and we'll go towards that vision. Then there is one beautiful full form of that guru I got is that if you read Guru, it's just like that. You are a Guru means you are you. If you are you, you are a unique person actually. You are you. So Guru, what he's doing is that telling you that you are what you are actually. You are not somebody else. You can't become somebody else. You are true self. You have to find out your true self. That Guru is helping you to help your true self. So if you pronounce G, you are you. That will be the correct of Guru. You got it?
Okay.
Thanks. So situation is actually whatever the problem is happening, it is not the problem. The situation is not the problem. The story around the situation is the problem. You would have seen so many incidents in your life. It may be a very silly situations, some small situations, but the people around it will make such a big story that it becomes a big headache to you. So generally, whatever the situation arises in front of us is not a big problem. The problem is that whatever the story we cooking behind it, ourselves or other people we are hearing, that becomes a big problem. So, and also you know that nothing has a meaning other than the meaning what you give to it. So, if any word you take or any situation is there, what you feel, how you interpret it is the meaning. It has the meaning what you give to it actually. So when you have such kind of situations, you have a lot of stories coming to your mind or from the outside environment. Better you change the story. You change story which is good for you. So the thing is that the barrier, we have to tame the cobra. It is not like that if there is a cobra is the problem. We are not going to kill it actually. We are just fading it away as a barrier. We will be fading it away. It's moving it away. So for that, we have to take unconditional actions regardless of feelings, fear, or whatever external environment and all those kind of things. So we are not looking for reasons. We are looking for result. We, as a warrior, we are not want to give reasons for, okay, this is the, I had to take 40 videos in 1 month. Nobody is asking you to give a reason. As a warrior, we will not give the reason, sir. It's a 30 videos, so it's going to like this, and like this. Okay, it was difficult for me. My camera was not that good, and my friend was not helping me, and all those kind of reasons you can give if you want to act on a particular thing. If you are acting, then you will get result. May not be the result what you are looked for actually. You may not be the 40 videos you want to make. You would not have done that much, but at least 20 videos you are done. At least 5 videos you are done. So it give you the result. So as a warrior, we are not for reasons. We are for result. So especially when you are stop making stories, creating stories, giving place for the stories in your life, automatically the action will come and you will create results. That is the way of the warrior.
Hey, thank you, Captain, for that.
Yeah.
About the reason and the result. I mean, that really struck a chord in me. Means
Yeah.
I can't have a sorry story if I don't win the championship.
Okay.
There's a result and there aim. So thank you for that. I definitely, once you get time, share the slide. I won't have that slide. I just copy a very small section and try to leave that, because other than that, what you told, it's a story. I mean, it's just hypothetical learning. I won't be leaving that, but thank you for that. Really appreciate that.
Yes. Okay.
Results. Thank you.
Welcome. So always a warrior is willing to do the things actually. So is a growth minded, and we get willing to have the top conversations. when you look the problem in a very close quarter, you will see even a small dot. When you go close to that and look at it, you will see it very big actually. And you also can't see the environment outside, a lot of opportunities outside, and you will be always very skeptical, very fearful about that problem, because that problems, when you are looking at very close quarter, it will be looking so big. So you take a breath, come back, move back, and have an aerial view, and then you can see a lot of opportunities. So you don't get into that kind of, you just catch the hug the problems and stay there itself. Just leave little space and look at from little distance, then you will see how small it is actually.
Yeah, Captain, this one point to add up for this breathing pattern, as you said. So what a small experimental done by me is, if any problems comes to me, as I said, I am practicing mindfulness. I don't the problems very external. What they say is in mindfulness course, if you cannot find a solution for the problem, you turn yourself inward. Inward means just go to your breath, right? So just for if I am shaken for a problem, just I have to lie down or sit down, just keep my left hand over my belly, just breathe for 30 times, breathe in, breathe out for 30 times. Once this is completed, I am 100% turned towards inside. I am so blank in my thoughts and feelings, so that if I put the same problematic question in my mind, my intuition automatically comes out with a beautiful answer. So this was my experience. I am so happy that if I am able to find such a good solution for the problem, I am shaken by my words. Whether Vijay Sher is talking like this way to the other people's, some inner power is coming outside me. I can feel it. That is the power of breathe.
Yes, surely. So whatever the meditation, what we do, or the exercises also, when you do the exercises, automatically it affects our breathing pattern. So, and we are trying the limits of our body. So what happening is that once we are going to that zones, now automatically our thoughts, our capacity and our creative thoughts will come up. So generally, for me, when I go for a walk in the morning, lot of solutions I will find on the way. Automatically, it comes to my mind when I walk. Whatever the day, whatever the difficult things I have to face, automatically, okay, I will talk to this person this way. I will answer in this way. I will call him at this time. This way, I can solve it. Or so automatically, so much of very soothing solution will come when we exert our body as much. And also while we sit for meditation also, a lot of thoughts will come inside, and that thoughts gives us a lot of solutions, bring us to a more easy way of life, then easy state of affairs, then what we are not in now when we are sitting on our false self actually. So when we come to our true self, automatically we will try to find out the better way we can solve the problem without much resistance, without much problems actually. So automatically will come. So breathing is one of the method, as you mentioned. It also is a fantastic one. So the most important thing is that we have the willingness to be tested actually, willingness actually. So we should be willing to do the things. That is very important. Without willingness, nothing going to help. And also we can do only what we can do, or you can do what you can do. So we have some so don't be too much bothered about that, what is my capability and all those kind of things. We have to become bigger than our problems and obstacles. That is important.
Captain, the willingness is, Captain, just previous slide.
Yeah.
The last but one, you can do only what you can do, right?
Yeah.
So just we need to find out what is my capacity,
Yeah.
Just you can elaborate on it.
Yeah. We must be aware of that. It can be in two sense. It's on the capacity versus, or it is what is going to happen versus, because something has to happen, that will happen in that way only. And also I have the capacity to do in this way. I can do that with that capacity only. So we need not to be so much of bothered about those things actually. So we must be willing to try it, be willing to approach for that actually. So we should not think that, okay, I may not be able to do, I don't have the capacity to do, I have the overconfident to do that, or this may happen this way only. But there is a way it has to happen. It will happen in that way, and you have a certain capacity to make it happen. That way only it will happen. So you go and approach it. Have the willingness to go for that. That is the important thing. So it's all connected to your feelings and thoughts actually. If we are making a lot of stories and related to that, whether I can do it or not able to do this, I don't have capacity, and the only thing is that I have to do that. That is your mission in your mind. Go for action. That is explained in a different ways. That's the only thing. So you can see this world, the life is a play. As a player, here you can see you are the player, and you are also the judge of this play. Your life is a play, and you are the judge of this play, and you are also the referee. You are also the script writer. You only write your life, that I have to be like this, like that, like that. You make your script, and you are the rule maker. Whatever the rules you make yourself. I have to get up in 5 o'clock. I have to eat this food, that food. You makes the rules, and you are the competitor. Actually, nobody is the competitor. You have to improve yourself better than the present thing. It's not like that from outside anybody is the competitor, because all the problems that is within inside you only. So you yourself, the competitor is you yourself only, and the audience who is going to see you also you only, because if anybody else, more important is you. So is there any better play than this? You can think that, as living as a human being in this world, everything is we. Then referee also we, judge also we, whatever the points we have to give to us also we only. We are I have to feel successful only if I feel successful. If I only put the rule, okay, if I do this way, I am successful. If I and I only make the plans that I have to be like this. You make the script for your life. So this you can think that. So no other play better than this. If you go for any other play, there will be a different competitor, there will be a different referee will be there, judge will be different. But in your life's play, you are doing all these roles. So there is no better play than this for your life actually. So we have to come out of the comfort zone, because everyone is looking for their comfort zone. So we have to come out of our comfort zones, and most importantly, we have to come to our present. The present, like present means at this moment, what moment we are here. Because when we are in the present moment, what happens is that when we are in the present moment, we will be thinking about this moment only. Then there will not be any fear, because fear mostly come off by anticipating, okay, that will happen, this will happen. If something in front of us, we are facing that moment, be in the moment and facing that things, there will not be much fear. And if we are in that moment, we will be more in our true self. If you can be at this moment, you will be in the true self. Now Vijay is in the true self because he is fully in this involved, present at this moment, and a full learning mentality is sitting. So you are in your true self. There is no fear because you are not thinking about unwanted thing. At the present, what is there required, you are doing that. So fear does not exist in the present. So if anything comes on your way, making you fearful, you just, okay, thank you for that information. Thank you for sharing. If now you are learning, that time some thoughts coming inside. At this present moment, some thoughts coming. Okay, 5:30. If I am not going there, if I go there, some problem. They will tell so things. Thank you for sharing. You just cancel it. After that, you pass it or let it go. So embrace as a variant, we embrace to myself to the positive self-thought, and also vocabulary. So whenever we talk something, the vocabulary is very important. That I will explain after some time.
Yeah. Captain, what is the TYFS?
Thank you for sharing.
Okay, got it.
And be hungry for greater things in life. The truth is strength, actually. Truth, if you, why I tell that vocabulary is very important, and when you think positive thought, you have, you are truthful. That time you will have more strength. False, weakness. When you think good things, you will feel a lot of energy in the body. When you thought of negative things, you will feel very weak. When you tell truth, you will have strong body, and when you tell false, we will have a weak body, actually. So that this thing, we have done a muscle test there, and we can find out that if two people will stand side by side and lift one person, so initially he will tell something true to him. That time he will have more strength on him that we cannot lift him. If he is telling something wrong or something false about him, automatically the body strength will go down. He cannot, so other people can easily lift him. So this you can see in ourselves also. When we are telling some, if we are not true to ourselves, we true to ourselves, we are more strong to in our body and actions, and in our words and everything will be more strong. So be present at the moment. That is very important. Being present, you will become your true self, and you will become fearless, and you will become more powerful and more energetic. So don't think. Do it. Practice. Do without thinking. In the sense, once you made your vision, what do you have to do? Just go and do it. Thinking means don't make stories. Don't make much stories on that. Don't think. Because most of the time, if somebody says something to us, a lot of thinking will go on. Because as a warrior, now I have been into the military. I know that there we gives less respect to our thoughts. If some command is given, no question or nothing, that command will be very clear. So they have to get into the action only. It's not like that. Okay, so sir, if that enemy is sitting there, if he is such like that, what I will do, or that thing, or this thing, he can, if he allowed to ask the warrior, he have so many stories, he has so many questions, that then he will not reach to that place and can do the action. So as a warrior, in our life also, if we have to be get result on action, we should act on it, not like think on it. So any command comes, we have to act on it. Any mission we have taken, we have to act on it. Don't much think on it. automatically wherever the places body will. So for that only we are doing the training. When we do practice, as I told earlier, when we practice and practice, we know that our body will automatically will fire or run or whatever the actions we have to take automatically without thinking. We don't know we are thinking. The body will take the actions for that. So that only we are practicing the things. So so we have to get into the more embodiment stage as we are learned from the champions classes. So that embodiment thing is connecting in this way actually. It should, or body should react, not the brain or words and thoughts should react on that. So there was an exercise, metaphor was there actually to break the board, like some wooden plank will be there. The last two person will be holding from each side, and other person, third person will be hitting from the center, just to smash it and break it. So it is a metaphor that created. So we have to break through the whatever the things in difficultiness actually to a new phase. So to break that wooden plank, we should have the focus and that intention. Then only we have the intensity to break it actually. So in our life also, it's like that only. If you have the focus and intentions to break through, what I did is that I have a lot of self-doubts. So I written in one side of the board as self-doubts, and other side, I am fearful about entering into the limelight, being seen in front of other people. So I written that as a metaphor, I just break it. So the breaking, we have a lot of resistance. Okay, whether we can able to break this much of 2-inch thickness wooden plank, how I will break it and all those. Once we break it, along with the physical action or physical result what we are getting by breaking the board, the same way our mental breakthrough also going to happen. So that is the thing. And also as a warrior, we also will get into the other activities like singing, drawing, poetry, writing, because the soft side of the warrior always less to look after. So that also can be have to look after as an individual if you are in this way. So where we are not giving much importance to our feelings and thoughts while we are into action. So we have to take care of that feelings and actions to others, some soft art skills. So you can, that time you can have a lot of thinking. When you write a poetry, you can write a novel, you do a lot of thinking. When you sing, you have a lot of emotions, you have a lot of feelings. You apply all there. Don't take it while you are going to action. Well, don't take it while you are going to the field for fighting. So that is the message to the life, actually. So that is, I think I will stop
Captain.
here.
Yeah, no, thanks, Captain. I mean, I
yeah,
this is one of the quote, and now I'll really resonate because I did yesterday.
Yeah.
In judo, the term, if I grip you, I attack. If you grip me, I attack.
Yeah.
It's simple. I attack.
Yeah.
Whatever ever fucking happens, I attack.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that. I'll make it life much more simple, like going forward. Thanks to you.
Yes,
thank you so much.
Yes. So it's a really fantastic thing. What happened is that it's a really experiencing. Actually, it's not a class as it is, where we are giving a lot of unwanted thoughts and feelings and emotions into all the areas where we are supposed to act. We are supposed to act, but we get away from the actions, and we are prejudiced about the results what we supposed to get. So better be a warrior in our life. So that is the message I can tell, and I also accept that even I was a warrior earlier, but now I feel what it really means, that kind of training I was getting for being an actual soldier. So why I was trained so? Because in normal people will tell why soldiers are asked, why the commander, why the army officer asking the other people to act as per their command, not asking questions. And why can't they ask questions and all those things? This is the reason. In your life, in the real life also, if you are into any project or anything, the thing is that you have to get into the actions. If somebody, software lead, ask the lead manager, ask somebody to the software programmer to do some program, he is supposed to do that. Go and fucking do it. That's the way we can use it. It's not like that you have to ask, these things, what happened, this thing, that thing, then also. So this is a way that in our life also it should be like that. So I will continue in the next class, whatever is still there. So this is the first day. There was 3 days. This is the first day class. So I thought, by sharing with you, I also will be or get closer to those.
Gentlemen, one request. Next week onward, okay, I'll have my classes from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. 5:30 p.m.
Okay.
So can we have this class from 2 p.m. Vijay and Pradeep, if that's okay with you?
Yeah,
is that okay?
Vijay, you will be back at 2?
Yeah, no issues. 2 p.m. Saturday, no?
Yeah.
2 p.m. Saturday.
Not
that
an
would
issue.
be very helpful. Very grateful I am. Because then
Sure.
I won't miss this class and I'll be able to join that class as well.
Okay, that was so nice.
Sure.
So nice.
We can revise the timing.
So then we will start at 2 o'clock. Okay.
Thank you so much. I'll write my diary as well. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for accommodating.
Captain, can you move to the first slide? When you apply, I leave it there. What is the third line you have written? The first slide.
First slide.
First or second, I think. When you apply it, I leave it, right? Is that phrases are correct?
First slide.
If I lived it, I know it.
Yeah.
So that is the last thing we have to.
Yeah.
If I lived it,
you know it. I know it.
Okay, Captain. Captain.
Okay, because most of the lot of people are claiming themselves, I know everything, because that's why we ourselves do a lot of time, because if I hear something, I will tell, okay, I know it.
Yeah. Yes, Captain.
So thank you very much, being a good learner. So nice of you people. Okay, then happy Diwali to all of you.
Thank you so much for gentlemen for this Diwali gift. Thank you so much, both of you.
Thank you all.
We should start give this kind of gift to each and everyone. So
yes.
Mission and life.
Thank you.
So thank you.
This is the true liberation of being a human, Captain.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you all.
Okay.
Thank you all.
See you.
Thank you so much. Bye. Happy Diwali.
Bye. Happy Diwali.